What is up, everyone? My name's Alicia and welcome back to Double A Homestead. Now today the video is a little bit different. I of course brought the camera out planning to video the process of what we're doing today, and unfortunately we're having mic issues again. Not what I expected. On my way here, you know, I was planning on what I was gonna do. I had all of, you know, in my head and planned out and everything, and unfortunately it's the way, just decided not to go. So we are on my phone. Hopefully the audio is okay, you can hear me all right. I don't have, because I didn't plan for it, I didn't have everything for my phone. You know, I do have a mic for it and all that, and a stand, and it just didn't work out, but we're making it work. So we are here in the garden. Not our last time here, but maybe for you guys, today is the day where we're starting to take the garden down. It's sad, but I'm ready for the next chapter of our other garden and starting that, and a little bit of a downtime from everything, but I'm still sad, but that's okay. You know, we'll have a garden next year. I'm really looking forward to that. And I've already kind of planned what we're gonna grow and all that stuff. I've been refraining from trying to buy. This guy wanted to be in the video. I had to find an angle. Like I said, I don't have everything, so I've got you guys hung up on the fence here. But kind of refrain from, you know, like buying seeds and stuff like that, just because we have so many. So I kind of want to, you know, I want new things, of course, but I also want to use what we have. But anyway, back to what we're doing. I know that we are taking the electric fence down today. That is the main goal. We've got our trailer set up here. We're actually going to leave that here. We're going to be coming back next weekend, and next weekend we should have, hopefully, everything out of here. That's the goal anyway. Sometimes it always doesn't work out like that, but we go with the flow. So let's go ahead and get started taking the garden down. I backed up all the way to the other end of the garden. I just kind of wanted to give you an overview of what it looks like from afar. And I mean, what everything looks like. Of course, it's all dying. We did get hit with frost. As you can see, some of the pepper plants are not too happy. We were hoping to go through and see if there was any more pepper plants, or anything for that matter, that we could kind of last harvest type thing, but it looks like we're not going to really be able to get anything out of here, which it is what it is. Asher, he's not happy. He's all the way down there, and he sees his dad. Just a close-up for you guys what the frost damage looks like on our pepper plants. You can see it did a pretty good number. I mean, we knew we were getting frost warnings, but we were hopeful that we could maybe get something. But like I said, it is what it is. We've got next year. This is weird. I feel like I'm taking selfies, but I wanted to show you guys the trailer. This is where we're gonna put the garden. We're gonna hopefully fit, I mean, I don't know if we'll fit everything in there. We might have to take it back to the house, but this is what we're using to take the garden to our new place. Okay, so what Andrew is doing here is he's got a T-post puller, and he is pulling these T-posts out. We had these on the outside perimeter to and we tied the electric fence to these T-posts just to give it some more stability. Now that we have those T-posts pulled out on the perimeter, Andrew's gonna start taking down that electric fence, and it's very simple. It's just 2-prong, pull it out, and then roll it all together, and then we'll get that in the trailer. But as he's doing that, because he doesn't really need my help, I'm just going to go ahead and start pulling these vegetables off these vines, and just, it doesn't really matter what I start working on, I guess, as long as, you know, everything's got to go eventually. So I'm just gonna start pulling all of these old vegetables so we can get this garden out of here. So let's go. You can see that we have T-posts at the end here, and then we have these white strings that go through. Now what these do basically just help keep these beans in uniform. When they tend to grow up and produce, they get a little lopsided, and they kind of fall over into the aisles. And when I bring my cart in here, it's a little difficult. I don't want to run over those beans and, you know, or damage the plant. I mean, a little damage isn't going to kill it, but we just try to keep them up in uniform. So that's why you see that. But I did get this row pulled out. Wow, one whole row. And then I've got another row to take care of. But it looks so weird. Everything's going. I pushed with the broom. I mean, I threw the plants over here, and then I just brushed all the stuff in the middle of the aisles. You can see we gotta still go through. Once everything is picked, we have to, of course, get rid of all of this. So I'm just trying to push it into a pile so it's easier for us. This is what the beans row look like now. We've got the T-post pulled, beans are pulled, pushed aside. Please excuse the mess. That's just stuff that we gotta load up. And then, as you can see, the outside electric perimeter, just that portion has to come out. And we're pretty much done for the day. You can see Andrew pulled all of the flowers that we had out. He's just taking care of them now as I'm doing this, because we're about ready to go. It's getting late. It's starting to get a little bit late, like I mentioned, and we still have quite a bit of a drive before we head home and a couple errands to run, so we are going to wrap it up for the day. I know it doesn't look like we did much, but it shouldn't take us too long to get the rest of this out. Honestly, I think the main thing that's going to take most of our time is getting all the staples out, the water line, and the ground cover. The fencing, once we get everything pulled off of the fencing, I really don't think is going to be too difficult. At least I hope not too difficult. We haven't taken down a garden this size, so we don't know exactly what, time frame or anything like that what it's gonna be like. So we're definitely going to experience that. We left the garden up last year, as we talked about in previous videos, because we had a little bit of a tarp issue that we had to fix. So with this size of the garden, we're just kind of going with it. I mean, we're in a rush, but we're not in a rush because we don't want to be here when it's really cold, you know, 40-degree weather taking down this garden. And I don't do well with cold very well, so, but it's getting there, and we're excited, like I said, to get this over to the new place. We're not gonna set anything up until next year, so, but yeah, that's about it for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day for watching. And what would really help us out if you guys hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Till next time, I'll see you guys later.